evening, everybody, and welcome back to Crit and Miss Role-Playing Games. This is the only actual play channel on the internet. Trust me, I've checked. Don't bother looking. So if you want to watch people playing Dungeons & Dragons or any other tabletop role-playing game for that matter, this is the only place where you're going to get that kind of entertainment. We are, we're blazing new trails. What's going on, guys?
Not a lot, actually. Surprisingly quiet here before we started.
I'm just looking at this fantastic overlay you got.
Yeah, you
here.
like that?
Obviously, somebody's taken
great.
2 days off a week to work on
You
these
like that?
overlays.
Yeah, it's almost like I've got an extra 16 hours a week. And really, is it? is the fruit of my labor really evident? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I actually really like it.
It looks
I
good.
like it.
Yeah.
I like the symbol I have up in the corner here.
You like that? Up on the other
Yeah,
side.
I think it's this way.
Yeah, that's the rogue symbol. So yeah, put a little bit more effort into the presentation, so that we can draw a little bit more of a crowd. Because I don't know if you know this yet, but a lot of people who watch this, especially on YouTube, they haven't subscribed to the channel yet. So
Got to do that.
you got to do that.
Yeah,
hit the
you gotta
like,
do
hit the
that.
shares, hit the subscribes. Leave us
And that bell.
a comment and the bell button so that you don't miss any episodes. Of course, everyone who was hotly anticipating this episode airing live on YouTube, unfortunately, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. But if you can get to YouTube, you can probably get to Twitch too, right? I mean, like, what's the difference? So we're just going to wait. We're just going to sit here in silence for the next 15 minutes to give the people on YouTube an opportunity to get here on Twitch. Okay, ready? And go.
Let's name jungle movies again.
Yeah, see, look, I knew with half the people
like
here
that.
have ADHD and the other ones are on the spectrum. So we couldn't do 15 minutes of silence, but that's the best that we could do. Before we went live, we were naming jungle movies. So you know what?
No reason.
Let's use that. Let's use that energy and let's go across the board. What is everyone's favorite jungle movie? Let's use that as our banter topic for tonight. And as we go from one person to the next, and we introduce ourselves as well, and let us know what your favorite jungle movie is. I'm just going to go left to right on my overlay here. Let's start with Jem. I think you might be on mute.
And I'm muted.
Hey!
Oh God, I promised I wouldn't do
That's
this.
your one mistake for the night.
Hello. Hello.
Everyone's used
favourite
one
jungle
mistake so
movie.
far, except me.
Yeah, I think that was my one mistake. What happens if I make another one? Is it a character
You're out.
death or a real person death?
You're dead. You wake up dead.
I'm not going to admit what happens on live on camera, but yeah, we'll be putting out a casting call and we'll be finding.
Okay, all right. So one mistake.
One mistake. That's your
Jungle movie. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give it a shout out because I think enough people might not have seen it, and it's the new Anaconda movie. That just came out with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. It was so good that me and my son were finding it hard to breathe in certain bits because it was so funny. It was a rort, wasn't it, Sven? It was just like you go through the jungle and it's Jack Black.
Look,
and
I
Paul
think
Rudd. You can't really go wrong.
it gets a little bit of a bad rap because a lot of people, I think, these days go into the cinema expecting
Serious.
serious, like full spectacle, right? But some movies you can just sit down and have a little bit of fun with. I think if you go into this movie and you sit down and you're not expecting the next Citizen Kane, or just sit down and be entertained, I think you can enjoy that movie. Yeah, I thought, yeah, Anaconda's.
It was at least
Not too
5
bad.
times better than Gladiator 2.
Oh yeah, Gladiator 2. What a pile of wreckage.
Oh, God.
Okay, and would you like to introduce yourself as well for anyone who's new to the channel or watching this for the first time on YouTube or wherever we post this?
So I'm Jem. I am going to be playing a character called Rin. I'm a super nerd, but I haven't played role-playing games for that long. It's probably been about 3 years now. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. We've been watching a lot of jungle movies in preparation, so I'm slightly terrified. I think my character might do better in the jungle than I would, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to be very, very bad for everybody, and I won't ever make it off the boat. So, go us. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. And Tomb of Annihilation. It sounds like it's going to be easy.
It's a sequel to the Tomb of Fun and Happiness.
Sounds good.
So if you've played
I'll
that
walk in
campaign and you want to keep your campaign,
Annihilating jungle.
yeah. All right. Speaking of things that are fun and happy, Jess, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm fun and happy. Oh my god, I've never been called that ever. So I'm Jess, and my favorite jungle movie. Shut up, Jake. My favorite jungle movie is, well, now that we've cleared that Jurassic Park is a jungle movie, I think we'll say Jurassic Park. So yeah, good old OG JP. That's the jungle movie of choice. In terms of nerdability, it is like 40 degrees in this room, so if my brain's not working, do forgive me. But I've been playing D&D since high school, been DMing for way longer than I want to share because that'll give away how old I am. And run a dice shop with my partner, which is quite fun.
A dice shop, you say? A dice shop? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, we're the only place on the entire internet you can buy dice, apparently.
I've heard that.
I have that on good authority.
Good authority. So fruit bowl dice, and we just got some beautiful freshies in as well, which is
Is that like a
hopefully the
crocodile?
maybe. But these are frosted prismatics, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So them and some other new bits and bobs fresh on the website, fruitbowldice.com. And of course, as always, if you use the affiliate code Crit and Miss or anything around that, you get a free gift and you support the channel. It's a win-win.
There you go, and I just chucked a link in the chat for anyone who's looking to buy some dice. Make sure you check out fruitballdice.com, use the affiliate code Crit and Miss, and you get yourself a sweet free gift. What's better than a free gift?
It's a good gift too, I can confirm.
Yes. So shilling over, introduction over, we're all good.
All right, moving on. Speaking of things that are gifts to humanity, Jake, favorite jungle movie?
I think you said a gift to a manatee then.
Speaking of things that I have gifted to a manatee in the past, but somehow found its way back home, Jake.
And this is why I live on a beach, which is completely untrue. Hello, I am Jake. Will be playing. I don't have my character sheet loaded. There we go. I will be playing a wood elf named Chult or Keltumal. And as my favorite jungle movie would have to be King Cobra. It's in my eyes a cult classic. I think I first watched it when I was like 9, and perfect. Just perfect movie. And if you don't believe me, watch it. And if you disagree with me, then you're wrong.
I don't believe you on either account, but.
Well, then that means you're wrong.
It's not the first time.
As far as being a nerd goes, I'm a professional dungeon master and event organizer, and I work very closely on times with Fruit Bowl Dice, with Jess and her partner. I've done a bunch of other things as well. So there, if you're looking for a professional dungeon master to a birthday party perhaps, or a corporate team building event, or I've even done a Bucks night before. If you're looking for a professional dungeon master for something along those lines, or anything in between, you can find me on Instagram as strolling.storyteller. I'd be happy to make your event even more memorable.
I thought you were going to say I'd be happy to make your dreams come true, and that's the line that you do for the Bucks party events, right?
Yes, it is.
It's your last night in freedom. Let's some D&D.
On the Bucks party, I played D&D for 8 hours straight.
Ooh.
I haven't done that since I was a teenager.
Sorry, give me 1 second while I sort out my sound situation here.
What is that?
Let's go
Sound
on
doesn't
to
like
the next person. Speaking of people who make my dreams come true, Sevs.
Oh, but... Oh. Look, my name's Sevs. I will be playing a character called Good. I'm not going to go into what he is or what he does and all that sort of stuff, but he is good. I have been playing D&D for a number of years, and I have a number of. I'm a part of a few podcasts. Ones you would never have heard before, but I have a game here on Wednesday nights called Chronicles and Chaos: The Sundering. Favorite movie? See, I was look. I do like, even though it has all the issues. I think Tropic Thunder is an absolute classic. It's even though it has the problems, I think Tropic Thunder is a fucking classic, and it's still quite funny. Never be able to be made again, but
I just love that Downey was nominated for an Oscar for that.
It was a different,
Boy, have they
different time.
backflipped.
Yes, they certainly have.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
pardon?
Really?
Yeah, so look, there's been a number of issues with that film because they have done the characters and there has been people caught playing the characters outside in the real world, and they have been caught, and and that is my stuff.
Yeah, if you're going to a con, do not cosplay Tropic Thunder. It's not a popular cosplay choice. That's just some advice. Also, don't hold your breath for Tropic Thunder too. But hey, stranger things have happened.
Look, I will tell you now, Robbie Downey Jr. has been approached for Tropic Thunder 2, and he did go.
He needs Oscar.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but
Yeah.
it is Hollywood.
No, he might get the Oscar for that. I thought you guys were having me on, and no, it's strict. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, look, he was completely unrecognizable. Let's be let's be honest about that. Whether or not it's a performance that should net him an Oscar, I don't know. Let's I'll leave that up to the movie critics to decide. And speaking of people who are movie critics, I don't know where I'm going with this. Jeff.
Okay, I am Jeff. Tonight's character is a fella named Ivan Autumntread. In case the name doesn't give it away, he's a ranger. And I've been playing D&D for a few years now. I've never gotten any better at it, of course. But I've been playing anyway. As for movies, I don't watch many, right? But I've recently seen the new Weird Al movie, Weird, and that's got a rather important scene in the jungle where he has to go and fight Pablo Escobar to rescue his girlfriend Madonna. So I'm going to count that as my jungle movie for tonight.
Yeah. Look, I'll give you that. If it has a scene in the jungle, as long as it's an important scene, I'm not going to call it a jungle movie per se, but at least there is some character development in the jungle. I'm going to let that one slip under the radar, but just for you, Jeff. And I think, by the way, I think you're a wonderful D&D player. But I feel that's worth mentioning. And speaking of people who are wonderful D&D players and film critics, mind you, Aaron.
Hello, everybody. My name's Aaron. Currently, I'm running the Fandom Portals podcast, which is a film analyst podcast with a little bit of personal growth tied in there too. But I used to run a D&D podcast called D&D Valiant Odyssey.
Never heard of it. Was it big? Was it popular?
A long time ago. It was, but then I had 2 kids and I had to stop it, so that's life. But yeah, Sven was kind enough to invite me back on to play a little bit of Tomb of Annihilation, so I'm happy to be here. I am playing a character called John. He's named after a toilet, but I'm telling you now, he's good at stuff, I swear. He's a human rogue, and he is going to be coming to a jungle near you. My favorite jungle movie is a little movie directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, and Joe Pesci. It's Goodfellas. And you might say, where's the jungle, Aaron? And I'll tell you, it's set in New York, which is a concrete jungle. And that is my favorite jungle movie.
The jungle was in their hearts all along.
The jungle is also the crap that they go through, because wow, what a movie. Good stuff. Yeah, that's me.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Goodfellas?
Never seen it. Never.
Same.
Wow. Well, if you've ever got a spare 3 hours, chuck it on.
Whoa,
It's 3 hours?
It's just under 3 hours,
Oh,
but it's
that's a lot
definitely
of
worth the time.
attention span. That's a lot of spoons.
Oh yeah.
Have
A
an
lot of
intermission.
spoons.
Like, have an
I mean,
intermission, have a snack break.
There's a pause
Right.
button, and you know,
Not in my house.
An hour and a
No.
half in, you're like, I feel like a snack, and then you
Mm.
want to go watch more murder
Yeah.
in the jungle
Yeah.
of New York.
I feel
Joe Pesci
like
gets put in a boot of a car. It's great.
I feel like we missed this, but first of all, Sevs, you called Robert Downey Jr. Robbie Downey Jr., which I feel like is a fun little nickname. I didn't know you guys were on such intimate terms. And then Aaron, you called me Svens, which I feel
No,
is like a mix
Svens.
between Sevs and Svens, which is also a pretty good remix, I think.
I thought I said Sven's been kind enough to invite me on the podcast.
I don't know.
Like Sven
what I
I
has.
don't know.
That's all right.
We just do a bit of this.
We'll
We just
all
do a
have to
bit-
watch the YouTube.
Yeah, it's just such a
and,
shame that this isn't
click
being
it and share.
recorded.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip
Someone
it.
go back and clip that.
Clip that, clip that, clip that. Cut the mic, cut the mic, cut the mic.
Can't find the clip bit.
All right. So we have the introductions out of the way. That is great. There is one more affiliate partner that we should mention before we get this dog and pony show on the road, and that is Cryptic Culture. If you have any money left over after your spending spree at Fruitball Dice, and you want to buy yourself some sweet D&D or tabletop RPG themed shirts, make sure you check out Cryptic Culture. For all of your sweet clothing needs, I suppose. There you go. Shared a link in the chat for that one as well. You can check them out. And you can also use the chat command !affiliates, I believe, and it should give you those links if you're watching this later on. All right. Got the housekeeping stuff out of the way. A little bit of an explanation of what we're going to be doing tonight. So, obviously, Thursday night is usually when we run that other show, Vecna, Eve of Ruin, with Mark as the DM. However, because Mark has become, shall we say, wildly famous and popular, his music career is careening towards the stars. We needed to give him a little bit of an opportunity to be able to step back every now and then and focus a little bit on his career. And instead of just doing random one-shots all the time, I wanted to bring something to the table that was going to be able to really capture that immersive feeling where people can come back time after time and follow the progression of a story and the progression of these characters over a longer period of time. So what we've decided on is we're going to be running Tomb of Annihilation, which is a official Dungeons & Dragons Wizards of the Coast campaign module, I suppose you can call it, for D&D 5th edition. I think it released around about 2017 or something like that, and it takes place in the dark jungles of the peninsula of Chult, where a party of adventurers are pretty much trekking through the jungle and trying to track down the source of a death curse that is gripping the entire world. I won't say too much more than that because I don't want to do any spoilers, but we're going to be running Tomb of Annihilation and Vecna side by side. We're going to do 3 episodes to start off with. So there's going to be tonight, there's going to be the 5th of February, and I think it's the 12th of February. So we're going to be doing 3 episodes. And then we are going to be going back to Vecna, Eve of Ruin for 4 episodes at least, I think. And then we're going to be going back to Tomb of Annihilation. We're going to go back and forth. And when Mark's not available, we'll be doing more Tomb of Annihilation. So regardless of what happens, even if Mark is doing a duet with the Backstreet Boys, I don't know, that's not a duet because there's more than one. That
Yeah, I was
doesn't make
gonna
any
say,
sense.
there's more than one of them.
That'd be pretty sick, though.
They're doing like a
Still counts as a duet.
like a
it's
featuring
not.
album. They're doing an album together. We'll still be able to deliver high quality content because this year is the year of Crit and Miss role playing games, and I want to keep delivering the best quality content I possibly can. So that's what Tomb of Annihilation is all about. And tonight we're going to be introducing our characters, and we're going to be rolling for stats as well. Normally speaking, I just do. Actually, no, I do normally roll for stats, but we normally roll 2 sets. You take the one that you like, the better of the 2 sets, and I generally don't roll for hit points because I just don't want to waste people's time. But now I want to waste people's time. So we're going to be rolling for stats as we introduce these characters, and the core concept of Tomb of Annihilation, I think, is all about testing the players and the characters' ability to survive in hostile conditions. So we're going to be rolling, instead of doing what the player's handbook says, I mean, that's so 2024, we're going to be rolling 3d6 instead of rolling 4d6 and dropping the lowest. And those are going to be our stats. Now, I am going to allow the players to allocate the stats where they want them to go, because I don't want to hinder them too much. And if someone rolls everything below a 10, we're going to have a safety net for that. But we'll work that out as we go along. And we're going to be rolling for hit points as well. So for your first level, you are going to get maximum hit points. So whatever your hit dice is, if it be a d6, you'll get the 6 plus your constitution modifier. But we can't figure that out until we've done the stats. Are there any questions?
0 questions from me.
0 questions?
Yeah, do you think newsreaders wear pants? You never see them from the waist down.
I think
I'm a firm believer they don't.
it's a
Yeah, that's what I
case by
thought.
case basis. I think some do, some don't. Depends on, you know, what channel you're working for. ABC, probably not.
Do you think they should have to wear pants?
No.
No, I think it should be optional. Pants are optional. Pants are optional here too. So if you need to take a moment to take your pants off, please feel free to do so. Just keep your manhood
sweet.
below camera level, or your not manhood. Just keep your bits below the camera. Don't do a Knights of the Seven Kingdom. That's been done.
Oh God,
Yes.
That's been done. We don't need to tread that ground again. If you haven't already watched it,
that
and
was
you're
a lot.
over the age
That
of
was a lot.
43.
A lot of
check
dick.
it out.
Yep. Good show though. Huge fan of those books, and oh, so good. If anyone likes Game of Thrones and wants to see a story that they haven't ruined, give it a go.
All right. Oh, one more thing as well. Eschewing tradition, where we generally have a campaign start with all the players already together, and we introduce our characters in one big chaotic storm of introductions. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently in that way as well. We're going to be introducing one character at a time, and that's when we'll be rolling for stats. So I hope everyone's had a little bit of think about where they think their character is at the start of this campaign, because we're going to be doing a lot of role play with the introductions, and we're going to be doing a little bit of improvisation as well. So always a good way to start things off. So now that we have that out of the way, who's ready to get this campaign started? No one?
Me.
I think we're ready, you know.
Aye.
You ready? You good?
2 hands straight in the air.
I'm not. Whew. Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Jesus. I'm gonna turn the
It
air
is
on.
hot, yeah.
It's very hot.
It's not.
It's the pressure of starting a new campaign. Oh, man. But
Also,
I mean,
my house is shaking.
what could be more fun than that? Is that normal? Is your house normally shake, or is that a recent development?
Yeah, no, it's a normal thing.
Okay.
It's on wheels, so it shakes a bit.
All right. Okay, good. Okay. As long as it's not you not experiencing an earthquake, because I will expect still to have your full attention despite any natural disasters. It's in your contract.
Oh, no, you will. Don't worry.
Great.
I've read it.
All right, so let's do this. I'm going to change the ambience here. I'm going to set the mood. What would be the right one to put on here? Let's just start with this one.
Put that Gotham City one back on.
Put the Gotham City one back on.
Yep.
No, I think this.
People.
Yeah, there you go. We open up to a panoramic shot of a bustling city, backlit by the orange glow of the rising sun. Little smokestacks rise above the rooftops, tightly packed suburbia, beyond which we can see a forest of ships' masts, all poking up through a blanket of fog. A title card appears on screen. Baldur's Gate, 1490 DR. As the city of Baldur's Gate slowly awakens to another day of business as usual, we pan down. Our perspective rotating 180 degrees as we go. The title card vanishes, and we can see a young man standing on a small balcony. His lower half obscured by the colonial-style balustrade. Aaron, what does this character look like?
This is John. He is a character who's about 6 foot tall. He is a human. He's wearing a white cotton shirt and a leather sort of vest. He has a necklace that he always wears around his neck. It's silver and has some green jewels throughout it as well. His hair's pushed forward. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow, cheeky grin on his face, green eyes, and he's probably attaching some prosthetic elvish ears to his mundane human-looking ears to make him just seem a little bit more mysterious.
And human, right?
He is definitely human.
Definitely human, but for some reason,
All of his 37 years, he's been a human.
trying to disguise himself. Okay. All right. So after a moment, maybe we spend a minute just watching him trying to glue his little fake pointy ears over the top of his normal ears. After a moment, he hears the sound of someone clearing their throat behind him, and appearing through the gossamer silk curtains behind John, just over his shoulder, we can see a woman. Her hair is tied up in a neat bun, and she's sporting a black tailcoat, white blouse, and small bow tie. She says, Mr. Owens, Miss Sylvain will see you now.
Yes, and I will see you later.
Well, you'll see me now. I will escort you to Miss Sylvain's private chambers, if
Yep.
you would
Yeah.
accompany me.
Yes, of course, of course. What I meant by that was, never mind. I mustn't be your type. I'll walk past her.
Very good, sir. Please, if you'll accompany me. And she turns around and starts walking down a long corridor. I think one wall of the corridor features like large arcing windows that overlook the city of Baldur's Gate down below. Maybe we can hear the sounds of life beginning to echo through the streets and up into the villa and into the hallway. The butler approaches a door at the end of the hallway, and she is talking to you as she goes along, and she's like, I trust your stay here in Baldur's Gate has been accommodating?
Well, yes, as accommodating as it can be. My sleeping arrangements in the past 24 hours hasn't been the quaintest, but this is an upgrade. Tell me, where did he get this painting? Looks very expensive. Very nice.
She stops, turns towards a painting that's maybe a landscape portrait of Waterdeep, say. Maybe one of the many Mage's towers. And she stops and she thinks, raising an eyebrow, she's like, if my memory serves, we acquired this particular piece at no small expense. Oh, must have been 3-4 years ago, possibly.
I'm feigning interest. Yes, yes. Looks exquisitely made. Oil on canvas, completely bullshitting. Brass frame, yes, it's very nice. Insert adjective here. I actually say that. Yes, your master She wanted to see me. He wanted to see me.
Yes. As you may know, there have been some rumors about town recently. Maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't. She continues on down the hallway, and I'm assuming you follow her.
I do. I'll like go to tap her on the shoulder, and I'll be like, I really want to know if the rumors she's heard and the ones she's talking about are the ones about me. Should I ask that or not? I don't know. I'm just like doing that dance all the way down the hallway.
Well, all I can say this, Mr. Owens, I know that you and I have not always seen eye to eye, but
Well,
whatever it is that the Miss Sylvain asks of you, all I can say or request is that you take this seriously.
I am nothing but serious. If anything in my elven life has ever taught me anything, it is that being present in the room is the most important thing there is to know.
Right. Elven life. And she clears her throat again, but she sort of reaches up delicately and sort of adjusts one of your fake ears a little bit because it was like pointing out maybe a little bit towards the side. She's like, there we go.
Thank you. And I'll adjust her bow tie. Tap it.
And
Lovely.
she's like standing there, like rigid, just all discipline, all professionalism. And she's like, very good, Mr. Owens. And she...
Before you... And then I'll get the corners of her mouth and... It's not as unsettling if you smile.
With a heavy sigh, she reaches towards the door handle and pushes open the door to Sylvana Sylvain's private bedchambers. Sindra Sylvain's private bedchambers. Excuse me, new campaign. Still getting to learn the names here. And she pushes open the door and you look into a room that appears to be a cross between like an overstuffed library, bedroom, and apothecary, sort of all rolled into one. There's tomes and scrolls and all manner of leather-bound books lining bookcases built into 3 walls of the room. It's decorated with all sorts of like exotic plant species, like a kaleidoscope of beautiful oranges and pinks and purples and reds, and there's even these vines that have grown along the rafters of the bedroom, sort of hanging down with these beautiful white flowers. In the, let's say, northern wall of the room, you can see that there is an impressive mahogany desk, littered with missives, maps, and letters of all sorts. A female figure sits behind the desk, grey, wispy hair falling from beneath her cowl. Her face is hidden behind a silver mask of elegant design. As the door opens, she sort of looks up from the chaos of papers on her desk and indicates to you with a gloved hand. She's like, Mr. Owens, please, come in.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't realize it was masquerade. Otherwise, I would have brought my fancy gold one.
You hear like a slight chuckle from behind the mask. It's muffled, but the chuckle evolves into like a small cough. Please, Mr. Mr. John, if you don't mind, just take a seat.
Yes, of course. I'll sit down and look more serious than I should, because I was told to be serious.
I do appreciate you coming here on such short notice. I'm sure that you can tell, even with this get-up, that I'm not quite the picture of health that I once was.
You look marvelous. Beautiful, in fact. Stunning.
Oh,
Ken doesn't.
you flatter me. You know, that's why I always liked you.
Yes. Well, you have gotten me out of a spot of trouble before. I owe you quite a lot.
Well, I like to think of our arrangement as being mutually beneficial.
I feel like it's about to be. What is it you'd like me to do?
Perhaps you've heard, Mr. Johns, Mr. Owens. I'm sorry, I was never quite clear. What should I call you? John Owens?
You can call me anytime you like. No, sorry, John. John is fine.
John.
Serious.
Yeah.
John.
As you may or may not have heard, resurrection magic. She stops to cough again. She picks a small handkerchief up from the desk and sort of dabs the mask with the handkerchief. Resurrection magic is being blocked by an unknown force. But more than that, and perhaps more pertinent to my personal situation, any and all who have been brought back from beyond have begun to, well, there's no delicate way to put this, but we've begun to wither away. It seems the death that we have denied is
Catching up to you.
catching up to us, yes. Now, at first, the holy men and women believed that whatever was causing this was perhaps a test of the gods, so to speak. But as it turns out, the truth of the matter, as it so often is far more sinister. A death curse of indeterminate origin.
A death curse. Well, this does sound serious. Of course, Syndra, of course I will help you. And I'll move over. And I'll take the chair next to her. And I'll say, this sounds like quite the mission. It sounds like you're in desperate need of some assistance. I can think of no more honorable thing to do than to assist you in this grand plan that you obviously have. And I think that it would cost a lot of money to do.
You hear that chuckle again, and she turns towards you with that expressionless mask, but beneath the mask you can see those same intelligent pale blue eyes, but now sunken, tired. I'm afraid, Mr. Owens, John, sorry,
Yes, please, just John.
I'm afraid it might already be too late for me. But I'm sure that
Don't
you can
say that.
appreciate
You must be strong.
the ramifications that a death curse like this can have on Toril. I don't know how far this curse has spread, but my
Where do we
contacts
think
tell
it came
me
from?
that at least all of the Sword Coast, perhaps further, has been caught in this curse's grip. I have spent not an inconsiderable fortune, attempting to divine the origin of this curse to no avail until recently, that is, when I received a missive from an acquaintance, and she sort of reaches over and pulls open a drawer in the desk, and you can see she's even struggling to just pull open the drawer. Maybe you help her.
Maybe I don't. No, I do. I'll be just like, come on.
She casts
Yes,
fireball.
what's in the drawer?
She doesn't. Yeah, she pulls
I'll open the
out-
drawer.
She sort of like ruffles through some papers and some missives and some scrolls and stuff that are all stored in one of these drawers, and she pulls out what appears to be like a folded note. And she opens it up, and I would show it to you. However, unfortunately, I don't have it loaded up right now, so I will attempt to do that. No, I can't. Wait, can I? Let me try and do that.
At the moment, I see the beautiful face of Syndra.
Yes. All right.
Is the paper like parchment paper?
Yes, it is like a simple, like folded up sort of a piece of parchment, and it seems to be like fairly weathered as well.
I'll hover my hand like, am I supposed to take this off you, or will you show it to me?
She sort of hands it to you, and maybe
Yes,
you
yes.
unfold it, and there you go. I brought it up for you.
Ah, it's in cursive. I can't read cursive.
Yes, good. It's a good thing I also wrote this down in my notes, so I'd be able to read it to you as well. Let me just... Or did I... No, I didn't read it. Okay, but it's not here
Dear
anymore.
Syndra,
Yep.
I was deeply saddened to hear about your condition. My heart goes out to you in this difficult time, as does mine, Syndra, of course. As you know, our mutual acquaintance have poured a lot of time and effort into finding the origin of that which afflicts you to no avail. Sad, of course. But I believe I may have discovered something that could set our luck back upon the right path. The right path.
Feet.
The right path. Feet, luck, back, words. I have recently come across some new information I cannot divulge. A mystery, I love it. The source, you understand, and how it is, that seems to be our most promising, indeed, our only lead of yet. According to my source, the curse may originate from my very backyard, deep within the jungles of Chult. I will need more time to investigate the city, I don't know that word, of the reports, but of course, my investigations are not without cost. I sincerely hope this letter finds you well. Truly, I hope we will be living an end to this tragedy. Bring an end to this tragedy
Very good.
before it is too late. Yours truly, M. Oh, the drama, the mystery. I love it. This is the thing books are written about, and whoever solves this curse will be showered with praises. Gold. Women. Haha. Of course I'll do it. This is... Why me? I mean, between you and I, you know that I am... I have a particular set of skills, but the word buffoon has been thrown around. You believe in me.
Some people have asked me why I would continue to associate with someone such as yourself, Mr. Owens.
That
John.
hurts. I know you didn't mean it that way, but it
Sorry.
hurts.
Well, I think this is a time for truths, don't you? After all, I have so few days left.
Yes,
wouldn't-
but before you go on, in the name of truth, I must tell you,
Yes, please.
Syndra, I am not an elf. I'm a human man.
And she raises her hand to like The mask.
Yes, I'll pull off the ears. I've been fooling you this whole time. I hope you don't think any less of me, and I hope that this quest still falls upon my lap. Please go on.
I certainly won't hold it against you, John. After all, it is those particular sets of skills that I think make you uniquely qualified in order to lead an expedition. After all, this isn't your first expedition into the jungles of Chult.
No.
Surely there might be people who some would consider more qualified to perform a task of such great importance. But I believe that sometimes those best suited for the task are the ones that we least expect. And after all, you
Like smiling,
are available.
crying. Yes. Of course, I will not let you down. You believe in me. And that is something that is rare in this world, even if you are short-lived in it. Hopefully longer rather than shorter. I feel like we're connecting on a new level. If only we had more time, I'll caress her silver mask.
She sort of... Yes, this is all very touching, John. But I'm afraid that time is not in our favor. We must
Yes, you're right.
act quickly. There are many, many souls who are affected by the curse.
I will
Many
save them all.
that this planet cannot afford to lose. If you would do this thing for me, then perhaps there will be great fortune to be found. Perhaps there will be songs and books written of
Glory.
your deeds, or perhaps not. But either way, this is something that the world needs.
Then the world shall have it. But mistress, as grand and definitely qualified as I am, I feel like this is a task I cannot undertake on my own. Do you happen to have a Rolodex of people that I could possibly inquire as to their whereabouts and maybe recruit?
Well, now that you mention it, she pulls out another note from the drawer, which is still open, and she puts it on the desk and sort of slides it over towards you. Maybe you pick it up, you have a look at it, and she's like, as I mentioned before, there are certain people who might be more suitable to the task. Unfortunately, time is not on our side. These people, however, I have handpicked. They are available. They are here in Baldur's Gate, and I believe that they are some of the best in each of their fields.
So we have the leader. And these will be the outfit of the rest of my crew. We'll be like the saviors.
Mr. Owens, sorry.
Yes.
Again.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
John, I give you this list, but I fear I must also deliver to you a warning. This is not going to be an easy task. I would warn you to set aside what ego you may have in order to get this particular group of individuals to work together is going to require more than just your everyday run-of-the-mill teamwork. This is
Charm.
going to require trust.
Trust. I think I see what you're saying. Leave the ears behind.
By all means,
Have to know me for my true self.
take the ears with you, but you're going to have to trust these people, and they are going to have to trust you. If they see any one person putting themselves above the others, I'm afraid this expedition might fall apart before it even gets going. Do you understand what I'm saying, John?
I won't let you down.
Set aside your personal aspirations just this once, and do this thing for the good of the realms. and she sort of she pulls out like a set of keys from beneath her robe that's sort of like on a lanyard type thing around her neck. So she sort of pulls it out, and she's like, I have something else for you as well. You are experienced in the jungles of Chult. However, there are few who have any accurate maps of the region. I have spent a great fortune on putting together what few scattered pieces there are, and purchased this map. And she opens up like a locked drawer, and she pulls out like a big rolled up map that's in like maybe one of those cardboard cylinders or whatever fucking the cylinders are made out of in fantasy world.
Leather things that Nicolas Cage puts the
yes, with a strap on it.
Independence. Yeah. And we get a van too, and guns.
And Nicolas Cage. If someone's not playing Nicolas Cage in this game, I'd be very upset. And she pulls out a map, and you can see, and you've never seen anything like this before. It is like as far as you can tell, like the most accurate map of the peninsula of Chult that you've ever seen. And she goes on to tell you as well, she gives you 250 gold pieces, and she's like, I give you this to put the expedition together, and I'm afraid this is all that I have been able to spare. And I have also secured you passage to Port Nyanzaru in Chult. I'm sure you're familiar with Port Nyanzaru.
They have the best dinosaur races in... I'm sorry. Go on.
Additionally, if you require extra assistance perhaps in tracking down Mr. Magna McKellar, the agent who sent this letter to me, you can seek out an old friend of mine in the port of Nyanzaru, one of the merchant princes by the name of Wakanga Otamu. He and I have history together that goes back some time, but I again must warn you that he is a merchant prince. The 7 merchant princes of Port Nyanzaru have monopolies over various facets of trade within the city and are its de facto leaders, and none of them, not even Wakanga Otamu, will suffer any sort of disrespect.
I can undertake this task.
Your ship, the Brazen Pegasus, cast off in the morning, and as she's talking, her voice is becoming more and more like ragged, and she's choking out the last words. Brazen Pegasus, Captain Automay Swift will meet you in the docks. First light. Don't be late. John, don't be late. And as she's talking, the door opens up, and the butler from earlier comes in, and Syndra just breaks down in like a coughing fit, and the butler turns towards you, sort of like gives you a knowing look, like it's probably time to go. And Syndra's like, Gods be with you, John.
I will take a blanket out of my bag, put it over her shoulders. I'll pat her on the shoulder and I'll say, "You can rely on me."
All right.
And then I'll leave.
Take a blanket out of your inventory, please, and let's roll for some stats.
Okay. I'm just going to take out a bedroll because that's all I have. I put a bedroll on her.
Don't worry, you won't need
You just
that
rolled
later.
up bedroll, you just put it on her lap and just pat her on the head. There.
Get some rest. You need to sleep. It's okay.
All right.
I have a tent.
Okay, so we're gonna roll for some stats now. This is the fun part. Let's go across the board here. I think we've got to roll 6 sets of stats here, and we're gonna be rolling 3d6. So let's just do it. Let's roll some dice.
Do I do it?
Let's do it. All right. Tell me what you get for each roll.
11.
11. All right. Middling roll to start off with. Pretty good.
9.
9. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Ooh, that's good. 15.
15. All right.
Nice.
9 again.
9. It's 4.
That's good too. That's really good. 6 plus 6 plus 5. What's that?
17.
17.
Thank you.
Wow.
How many more?
One more.
10.
10. All
You
right.
talented son of a bitch.
That is pretty damn good. So we've got an 11, a 9, a 15, a 9, a 17, and a 10. I don't see any reason why we would need to re-roll any of those. So, all right. I'll get you to attribute those wherever you like.
Okay.
And I think we can go for a short break right there, and then when we come back, we can go through the rest of the characters and introduce the rest of the characters and roll some stats for them as well. Stick with us. We'll be gone for just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, make sure you check out fruitbowldice.com, buy yourself some math rocks, and if you want to buy some clothes, check out Cryptic Culture. They have tabletop RPG and D&D themed clothes for you. So do that right now, and we'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. Well, most of us are back. Some of us didn't make it through that break. They gave it their best, but unfortunately, times are tough. Times are tough.
This was good though.
What's your thoughts, Jess? Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. You don't say.
Wow, you're so wise.
Yes, they are tough.
You're so wise.
Yeah. Well, with those rolls, I'm
With
definitely
those
not
rolls.
intelligent.
Well, let's go over those rolls. You got some very good stats
Yeah.
there, especially that 17. It's going to be juicy. So when your character inevitably dies, it's going to be a real shame that you're not going to have those stats anymore. But
Inevitably.
whoops, spoilers.
John will join his love Syndra in the afterlife.
In the
No.
afterlife. I feel like there was a bit of
excellent.
tension there. Am I right?
Well, look, she's done a lot for me, man. She's done a lot for me.
Maybe that's just you and I, Aaron. We can't help having that.
Monetarily speaking, she's done a lot for me.
She's done a lot for you fiscally.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go across the board, find out where you put those stats. Let's start with the highest one, the 17. I'm guessing you put that in wisdom.
I put that in dexterity because I'm a rogue. So I feel like John has gotten through life with his mouth and his legs. So,
Yeah, he has.
Tell me more.
yeah. So I'd say dexterity is why his stat is 17 for that. And then I put my 15 in charisma because when his legs fail him, his mouth does not.
When his thighs fail him, that's when his mouth takes over. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I want to
exactly
hear
right.
that
All
backstory.
right. Okay. So
Well, I've got it written down right here. Just can't read cursive. My wisdom I put in as I think I put that down as my 11, but I put the plus 2 in it from my background, so it bumps it up to 13. My intelligence is 9, so I've got a massive -1 on intelligence. My constitution is 11 because I was like, my plan is not to get hit instead
Good plan.
of taking the hit and hoping to survive, like boulders or rocks or fighting people. And my strength is also -1 because John is a take advantage of the enemy kind of guy and not a beat them with brute force kind of guy.
all right. So
With legs like that, I'm not sure.
with legs and mouth like that, who needs strength?
Yeah.
He's ambidextrous. All right. Okay, just going to switch that scene back to the title scene. So you look at the list of names that you have on your list. There's a whole bunch of names. There's Rin, there's Melia, there's Heltumal, there's Gert. Am I pronouncing that right? Gert. Oh, Gertie. Ivan, and that's sort of it. So you tell me, where do you want to start this?
What information do I have? Do I just have names and location?
Names and location, pretty much. Is it? Yeah.
Okay. Would anybody be frequenting the bar?
frequenting the bar. Jess, I think we spoke about this.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to be hanging out.
That's where I'm going.
Okay. All right. So you leave Syndra's villa, and she sort of has her villa in the sort of I can't remember what it's called in Baldur's Gate. There's a name for it, but it's sort of like where all the higher standing members of society sort of have their villas, but hers is sort of like built into the wall that surrounds that district. And you leave there and you head like pretty much just downhill all the way towards the docks, and towards a tavern near the docks. I'm going to allow you guys to pick it up from there. You tell me, how does this play out?
Okay, so I look at the name, and it's obviously written in cursive, so I'm trying to say it out loud. I'm like, Malia. Anyway, tiefling. And that last name I'm not even going to try. Walking in, I'll open the door, and what do I see?
So, a tall, pale red tiefling sits hunched over the tavern bar, dark horns curling like burnt ram's horns through long, thick brown dreadlocks that are tied back into a long ponytail. They spill down to just above her knees and show the first threads of grey. Silver chainmail glints beneath layered blue fabrics, adorned with a gold hand clutching a sword over a shield. A halberd with a hand-carved wooden pole leans within arm's reach. Black flame tattoos lick up her throat and vanish beneath her armless collar. One eye burns a fiery orange with... I'm not going to use the medical term, but the black, instead of having white bits. The other is completely blackened and ruined, and a scar drags across it, reaching towards her chin. She broods over an iced water and a bowl of unsalted nuts. You can tell that she's frustrated, just by her posture and her barbed tail that swishes with sharp irritation, nearly hooking the ankles of a passing barmaid. Her good eye spots movement at the door, and she turns to look at John, eyeing him with equal parts caution and curiosity.
I'll do that awkward, like, first day of school wave, like, hey.
She sort of goes,
Do I have a job for you? Sorry. My name is John. I'll go and take the seat next to her. How tall are you?
I believe she was on the upper end of tiefling, so with the horn, it would be like 7 foot easy. Like, she's just this towering.
Yeah, you're taller than me. So I'll, like, sit on the stool and, like, make myself look bigger, and I'll say, I am John, and I'll hold my hand out.
Hello, John. Melia Azradak. How can I help you?
I'll write it in normal letters on my thing.
You do that. Unsalted nut, she says.
Actually, I prefer salted.
No, salt, no. One must suffer through their food, like Ilmater suffers for us.
Oh, you enjoy suffering. Well, how does a long and arduous trip out on the open ocean to an island covered in jungle that will absolutely kill and murder you sound?
That depends.
I haven't sold this very well.
Does that island happen to be Chult?
Yes, it does. You're incredibly clever.
Oh, thank you, she says. You can see that she blushes a little bit. Even though she's like that light pale red, there's still room for some colour on the cheeks. Well, I happen to require to head to the port there, so as my superiors would say, that seems like killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, I have been tasked by Syndra Sylvanas. She's quite a prominent figure here in Baldur's Gate, and she's suffering from an affliction as many are across our Sword Coast, across our lands. The Death Curse. I'll whisper that. The Death Curse. Have you heard of it?
I'm just seeing if she's going to be smart enough to actually whisper back. No. Oh, the death curse, she says out loud. oh, that's... No, no, I can't say I have. That wasn't in my notes of things to do.
Well, it's definitely real, and it's definitely deadly.
Is it like a death curse where, like, you're cursed to die? Or is it a death curse where, like... How does that work? And she's still not whispering this at all.
Well, what happens is, and I'll like lower myself to see if she gets the hint, and I'll be like, when one dies, sometimes they're resurrected, and once they do, they are destined to live until the second end of their days. However, the deterioration of these wonderful people who have been brought back, people with loved ones, let's just say they're withering. We don't want this death curse to spread anymore. We don't want it to spread to the actually living people. I do have some coin for our expedition. I'm going to be honest with you.
I do not need coin.
Well, that's wonderful.
What I need is...
I like you.
Coin is not what I seek. What I seek is the retribution of those, on behalf of those who cannot seek it themselves. This, and like she actually does lower her voice and her eyes narrow. This does not bode well, and I fear that Ilmata would not be pleased with what you've told me. So count me in. Maybe some gold to, get the basic necessities,
yes.
But I wouldn't need anything more than, I don't need reward, just simply some snacks.
We have to do this for the good of the realm. It's imperatives. Many people... Did you just say you're in?
Yes.
Well, that was fucking easy. Yes, well, follow me. There's 4 more names on the list. So far, I like you the best.
Oh, she goes red again.
And the barmaid comes up and she's like, if you're not having a drink, get out.
Well then, with that attitude, I shan't be having any more of your stale, unsalted nuts.
Ooh,
Stale it as is.
How dare
I'll flick
you
her one
insult
gold,
my nuts? My nuts are the talk of the town. Get out of here.
Yes. Thank you. Offer salted, 2 options best for everybody here. Thank you for your time. Flicker a gold piece. And I'll drag your hand out and I'll just say, so far we've made acquaintance. We're on a similar mission, but we are teammates and there's some rules on this team. First of all,
No salt.
I can abide by that rule.
Yes.
If you abide by mine. Mine is that I'm the leader and I will try my best to make everybody happy. But I need somebody I can trust in my corner all the time. Can that be you?
Sure.
Brilliant. All right, next name.
All right, next name.
Should we sign this in blood, or is that what you...
Oh, God.
Sure. She like starts pulling out like a sickle.
Very eager. I'll do it. Why? Why not? Yeah. I am just a...
yes.
Yes.
Next name on the list. You know what? I'm gonna toss it over to the players here, and who would like to introduce their character next? Let's find out whose name is next on the list. Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, who is it?
I don't mind.
I'm not going after that. Not a chance.
Am I rolling for stats?
Oh yeah, we gotta roll for stats.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
thank you
where
for
are
reminding me.
Jess's stats?
Do I get stats, or do I just keep seeing the ones I've already got?
Almost missed the best part. Apart from my bartender with the nuts. The nuts that are the talk of the town, mind you. Let's roll some dice. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's roll 3d6. Tell me what you get.
3d6, you say?
3d6.
I tell you what, d6 are the hardest ones to get out of these damn cases.
I have
All right.
noticed.
Keep some secret, keep some safe.
Keep them secret. Keep them safe.
$15 for the first one.
15 for the first one. Okay. Starting on strong. Can only go downhill from here, right?
Why did you say that?
No.
So I'll put you down for a 3 for the next one?
Yes, please.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow.
Don't look at me!
Typical Jess.
Okay, very good.
Don't do that.
12.
Where's the wind howling coming from?
That will be from my window that is right next to me, and I cannot close it.
Is there a hurricane going on at the moment?
No, I'm just.
I was
as
kidding
we're
about
walking
the
along,
natural
I'll say
It's
I'm
disaster.
doing
it's very windy at the moment. That's one of the reasons my house is rocking. The other one's from excitement.
Ah, right. Okay.
12 for the next one.
12. Okay. Not
Yep.
too bad.
14.
14.
How many more is that?
So that's 4. We need 2 more.
4. Yeah.
Oh my god. Come on.
8.
Bring on the 8. All right.
Ten.
And a 10. All right. So apart from that 3, I think those stats aren't too bad. You got a 15 in there. You got a 14. It's pretty good. It's pretty good apart from that 3.
Yeah,
So
3's a bit rough.
here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to allow you to make a choice. You can bump that 3 up to a 6, or you can re-roll it, but that will come with a caveat. I will call that a devil's bargain. Now, if you would like to re-roll that, you can, but I am going to give your character a flaw of some sort.
Okay.
Now, that's not going to be a mechanical flaw. That is going to be like role play flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but something to keep in mind, because it could mean that you might need to make rolls at a disadvantage, possibly.
So, my question to you is, what did I roll again?
A 3. So you rolled a 15,
No, 15,
3,
3 12.
14, 8, and 10.
Alright, I'm going to take you up on your devil's bargain.
All right, taking the devil's bargain.
I figure
I like
I figure I cannot get any worse than a 3.
it's going to be difficult with 3d6, but I'm sure you find a way to make it work.
I just looked it up. It's actually a 1 in 216 chance of rolling a 3.
Alright, that's now been
And
changed.
she only got 1.
All right.
That's been changed to an 11.
An 11. All right, so not too bad. So
Ooh.
15, 11, 12, 14, 8, and 10. That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's
Pretty good.
That's certainly not bad. I'm going to allow you to attribute those where you want, and we're going to move on. And then when we're finished with that scene, we'll come back and find out where you put those.
Excellent.
Okay, so next in line, who said they were going next?
I'm happy.
You're happy? You want to go?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
next name in line is simply Rin, and it comes with an address as well, a residential address, maybe somewhere just in the urban quarter of Baldur's Gate.
All right. Is this like a quaint urban address or like a slum? What are we thinking here?
It's not quite a slum. It's more of a family home.
Oh, okay.
It feels quite warm. Definitely not in the most affluent area, but well kept, and yeah, you just feel like a warmth emanating from the place as you knock on the door.
I'll knock and I'll turn to Malia and I'll say, now, usually I'll do the talking, but feel free to jump in whenever you feel like it, as my second in command.
Oh. I'm the second in command.
Well, so far, because there's only 2 of us.
Yes, there's not any other. I understand.
Please understand, if there's someone more qualified on this list, I will in fact defer to them. But for now, it's you.
I'm willing to bet that I'll be the tallest.
You are in charge of being tall.
Yes.
All right.
All right, boss. You go.
You hear, hang on a sec. Guys, yeah, just give me the room for a minute. And the door will open and you'll see a woman who is mid-40s, has the body of someone who has high dexterity, hopefully, once the things are rolled. She has a very warm face, but she seems a little bit guarded as she opens the door and she says, hello, can I help you?
A fellow human. My name is John. This is my second in command, Malia. and we
Hello.
are adventurers.
Oh, that sounds nice. Would you like to come in?
That would be lovely. Yes. Do you want to come in, Malia?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
Yes, we would. Love
Are you
to.
hungry? Are you hungry? I'm staying with friends. We've just had a meal. Would you like to sit down? I'll get you some things and make yourself at home. And you walk in, and it's just a nice, quite quaint little kitchen. You know, there's food on the stove. There's, you know, ale on the table, and you can tell that Rin's just sort of asked her friends to leave the room. You know, because just you don't know who's at the door in these times. So she's like, "Oh, what would you like? Would you like ale? Does anyone
Well,
drink?"
I have it on good authority that my friend Malia here loves snacks, so she'll partake in the snacks. I will drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll fix you up. Talk while I like to talk while I do things, and you can see
Lovely.
that her hands are, you know, you don't know whether she's been cleaning something but her hands have a bit of black on them, and so you know she sort of rubs her hands on her clothes, and you know, and then you notice that she starts to sort of clear the table a little bit. And sort of folds up a piece of paper that's on the table, and that then starts getting all your food. It's like, oh, how can I help you? What brings you here?
I work for a lovely lady whose name is Sindra Sylvanus, and she's currently unwell. So is a lot of people through Baldur's Gate and all of the Sword Coasts, and your name is on my exclusive list as one of her selected members of the entire world, that she wants to go on this adventure in order to save the world.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
not surprising that she'd put my name forward. We've known each other for a long time.
Great.
Yeah, I was called back by my friends. I just got a letter saying come to Baldur's Gate, and I wasn't sure what was happening, but I had a feeling it was a big deal. What are the thoughts? Like, is this an expedition that's close? Are we going to be looking
Definitely
at
not.
Baldur's Gate? Oh, okay.
It's not close. It's not safe. And I hope you like the hot weather because tropical jungle, baby. We are going to Chult.
What?
You ever been to Chult? The jungle? It's beautiful. Flowers there you've never seen before. Towering beasts, monstrous reptiles. It's just the best place in the entire world. Little
Yeah.
caveat, death curse. We're there to fix that, though.
Okay. So let me get this straight. With Chult. Okay.
Yes.
I know a fair bit about Chult.
Oh, wonderful.
I've never been there though. It's a place that I would have liked to have gone maybe as a sightseer, but on a quest. I don't know. But Chult, okay, and Death Curse. Can you explain that a little bit? How much do you know?
Well, I don't know much. All I know is that we don't want this death curse to spread. And I know
Okay.
that people are dying.
Okay.
And if we are to solve that, then people would stop dying and our names will be remembered forever. Not only that, but I do have some gold to offer you for your services. If Sindra believes in you, as she believes in me. Sorry. What are your skills?
Oh, I have plenty. I can roll some for you if you'd like. And by the way, gold isn't a problem.
You mean you don't want to be paid either?
Not necessarily.
mean,
no.
Well, you would.
The money would be better off going to the expedition. I can perhaps help you find some things that we need. When do we need to leave?
No,
As
I
soon as
didn't ask
possible.
that.
Oh,
Well, we're recruiting everybody, and then we'll leave as soon as possible. You'll have some
Oh,
time to
great.
get your affairs in order, and then
okay. All right.
you are both not like me at all. Very money orientated. This guy.
Well, no, I'm also tall.
Well,
It's true. Every party needs a treasurer, though.
that's very true. Very true. So, Rin,
Yes.
do you want to join the Saviors?
Oh, I like that name. Yes, I am in. It seems like a worthy cause, and I would like to get to the bottom of what's happening. It seems like people are suffering, and some people I care about are suffering as well. And I would like to see this fixed as soon as possible. Going to Chult was not something that I thought I'd be doing, but it seems like you know much about this place, and we couldn't be in any better hands.
That's absolutely correct. I will say, lying through my teeth. And I'll say, The good thing about Chult is, if you have places that you want to avoid, or people you want to avoid, there is no place further away than Chult. So, also adventure, sea life, beautiful country.
Coconuts.
Coconuts,
I'm in.
lots of coconuts. And, like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but Malia and I, we made a blood pact, so if you wanted to be a part of that too...
I might hold off on that for a little bit. Just
Of course,
that
yes.
could be something we look at, a bit further into our trip. I will fix up my affairs here. I'll let my friends know what's happening. I'm a quick packer. I'm used to being out the door in a minute. So, is there any way you'd like me to meet you in particular?
Well, after we recruit everybody, we're going to go to the port. We are
Yep.
boarding the Brazen Pegasus, and if you
Ooh,
can't
fun.
find me, look for Captain Swift. They will be taking us to Chult.
Fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to this. And Malaya, we both like snacks, so I'll make sure to pack lots of snacks.
I'm on a no salt diet.
salt.
Religious reason.
And
Happen.
you hear from behind a door in a closet, your friends are like, "Can we come out now?"
They're not invited.
Okay, we'll wait. And while they're waiting, shall we roll for some stats for Rin?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go, Rin. You got it.
All right. Ready?
Okay.
13.
13. All right. Pretty good.
All right. That's pretty good. It's my fruit bowl dice.
Yay!
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yep.
You have a nice little setup there. You got a
I do. I'll have to
dice
take a picture
tray,
and link
dice.
that.
Yeah,
All right.
on the dizzy.
Come on, dice gods.
All right, with that
Oh,
second dice
wow.
roll.
15.
Oh my god. My god. If this was me, it'd be like 3, 6, 8, 7, 3, 5, 10.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm super low.
Last time you commented, I rolled
Come
a
on.
3.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. Oh, fuck. 8. It's not too bad.
That's not so bad. No.
That's going to be my intelligence, everyone, just so we know that's the benchmark. Okay. I was going to say something, I'm not going to. Okay. 6, 12, 17.
17. Oh,
Okay.
we still have that. Yeah, okay. So 17 on that one.
Yep. 2 more to go.
All right. So far, so good.
Oh, if it lands not in my dice tray, do I have to roll it again? Because it was a 6. Can I keep it?
We won't tell.
It was clear. I'll roll it again.
Roll it again.
It's a 5. I'm happy
It's
with
a
that.
5.
15?
15. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I had a 5, 2 5s and a 6, but I rolled it again and got it a 5.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
ready? Pew! Sorry. It's like playing with a Pokemon. 12?
You know we're not playing Bakuman Battle Brawlers, right? This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I'll make it whatever I want. Yeah, 12.
12.
So I got 13, 15, 8, 17, 15, 12.
Holy shit. I decided to do the 3d6 thing thinking that some people would have some skills that they weren't good at, but turns out I was wrong.
Intelligence. Like, I'm not going to be the sharpest tool in the shed, but everything else, whatcha?
All right, I don't feel like there's any
Come on.
need for any re-rolls or devil's
I'm
bargains
happy
there.
with that.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
So-
well, actually, do you know what? I'll take a devil's bargain if you're going to offer it.
No, I'm not going to offer it for this one.
Oh, god damn it. I actually genuinely want to know what it would be, but I'm sure you'll give me an opportunity when a dinosaur may eat me later on or something.
Yeah, who knows?
Keep one up your sleeve, all right?
I like to spice things up a little bit.
you
All
do.
right, that was pretty spicy. And after a while, you guys leave, and your friends
And I let my friends out.
are in the
and I
closet
play
for
them.
another like 2 to 3 hours before they realize that you guys have gone.
No, I would spend time explaining to my friends we are very close, and they're the ones who call me back. And there's a lot going on there, and they'd actually be quite worried, because I had spent a lot of time away from Baldur's Gate. I'd gone back home for a while. Now my friends would be concerned that I'm being drawn back into something that would be quite dangerous. But they would be.
I'm concerned
my
you're being
values.
drawn back into something that's quite dangerous. You just got back. Are you sure this is
Yes.
something you want to do?
You'd do it, wouldn't you?
No. I certainly would not. This is a task for heroes, and I'm certainly not one of those.
I know you better than that. Come on. And then they sit down, have a drink, and she starts packing. Well, drinking copiously because she doesn't know when she's going to get to relax and eat again in a warm kitchen.
Exactly.
She's
yeah.
going to the mother flipping jungle, baby.
Chult has a reputation of being particularly hazardous to people. I don't think it's any secret that
No.
Chult is not a very civilized place. It is a peninsula far to the southwest of Baldur's Gate, across the oceans, known for deadly jungles. It only has a single town that people are aware of, Port Nyanzaru, and the jungles have a reputation of being deadly and full of all kinds of monsters. So you have set out on a journey here that could be your last, and I don't think that you would take something on like that without some level of, trepidation, I suppose. All right, so let's find out. Jess, where did you put your stats? Just real quick, if you want to rattle those off.
So we put the 7. Excuse me. We put the 15 into strength. I think the 12 into dex, 11 into con, 8 into int, 10 into wisdom, and the 14 into charisma.
All right, so
I
here's...
like how all the intelligence is
I was going to say, here's hoping someone is a university graduate in the party, because let's find out.
We need it. This is bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so far, I think the highest intelligence, unless someone has a modifier to their intelligence that I'm not aware of, is a -1.
I'm going to put mine in. I'll let you know. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that's going to look yet.
Yep, we'll find out how we distribute those, but let's move on to the next name on the list. Who's next?
I'll volunteer.
Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, so the next name on the list is one Ivan. And maybe there are some suggestions about where you can find Ivan. Jeff, where do you think Ivan is in Baldur's Gate?
Well, I believe he'll be found at a place called, I've taken the liberty of naming it the Wheel and Iron. It's a pub in the rural outskirts of town, frequented mainly by farmers and hunters. Ivan finds it a good place to pick up odd jobs as well as cheap meals. As you walk in, you'll notice it's got quaint wooden floors, a dusty atmosphere, and a dirty owlbear head mounted on the wall above the bar. It looks like it's seen better days. Leaning on the corner of the bar, sipping on a glass of cheap mead, you may actually find our friend Ivan, who is very glowing for a ranger. Very bright blonde hair, very bright blue eyes, but what really stands out is the puffy white wings on his back. They're not huge, they're just very fluffy.
As we approach, I'll look to Malia and say, would you like to recruit our friend?
Oh, I can certainly try, she says as she sort of stoops to get through the doorway without smashing her horns and her head into the door itself.
Like a stormtrooper. Boom.
As she goes through and I go through behind her, I'll put a hand on her shoulder and I'll look at her with like uncomfortable sincerity and I'll say, I trust you.
Well, I'm good at talking, that's for sure. And hitting things. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. And she sort of strides up and pulls out one of the bar stools and sits on it, looking at, staring at Ivan.
And I'll just look back and say, here looking for a mercenary? I'm your hunter.
Yes.
I can do tracking. I can do
Yes.
hunting. I
think
know
we
the
need
area
that.
well.
You are remarkable at this.
we need those skills. And she sort of looks over back towards John.
Ask him what his favored terrain is.
What kind of dirt do you like?
What kind of? Oh, dirt. Oh, I'm rather into sediments and soil. What are you on about?
How do you feel about volcanic? Sorry to interrupt. I also don't like rocks.
Right,
Volcanic, can take it or leave it.
look, what we're getting at here, through all the subterfuge and words that I don't really know how to use, but I use them anyway. We are bound for Chult because there's a death curse.
Death curse.
Death
What was
curse.
that?
Death curse.
There's a death curse.
Death curse.
Oh. A
Yes.
death curse. What's that?
Well, there won't be one for much longer because my friend Malia here, we've recruited somebody named Rin, and hopefully you, who we will call
You can call me Ivan.
Ivan.
Ivan
That's a good name.
Audentread. At your service.
At my
Depending
service.
on payment, of course.
Money. There we go. There had to be one. Well, as my second in command here said, we are going to Chult. There is
Yes.
a death curse ailing lots of people through the Sword Coast, and we are going to save them all. Our names will be remembered in history. You, as one of the best hunters that has ever graced their foot on the land of Chult. Have you ever tracked through jungle so thick it is thicker than a troll's ass?
Well, that's quite thick.
So thick, it's thicker than a troll's ass.
Thick with 3 C's.
Trolls particularly thick in where you come from. They work the glutes.
There we get the yell.
Thickest.
Damn, that troll thick.
Freya.
I'll just look at him quite earnestly and say, I've never been in a jungle, but I have shot a troll in the arse.
We need
I
him.
like one of the things that you've said. Yes, we do. Yes, look, you're ticking all the boxes. How much? No, not how much. How was that you? I'll point to the owlbear.
That one? Nah, that was before my time. That
Shame.
one's been there since... No one knows, actually. Probably about when the... Oi, barkeep, how long's that owlbear been there?
Oh, the owlbear. That must have been here. 3 days.
Before anyone
sure
can
that
remember.
was there 3 years ago.
No. Empty space. Only put that one up 3. It's fake, you know. Can you tell? It's
No.
it's made
Really
of
forgery.
resin. Part resin. Fake eyeballs. They're marbles. Feathers are real though.
Feathers are real. Couldn't
You
tell.
got
It's beautiful.
me.
I think we can agree.
Yeah,
it's,
no. Wife said we needed a better centerpiece. Bring people in, you know, really set our bar apart from all the others that are out there. So I went out, found this, 7 silver pieces. Can you believe it? 7 silver. Look at it. It looks.
Steal.
It's authentic looking, isn't it? I bet you couldn't tell, could you?
No,
No.
we thought it was real.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I bet you did.
Thank you very much.
So I heard you were going on an adventure. I've been
Yes.
looking to give up the tavern life.
Really?
Mind if I-
Unfortunately, we're full.
No.
We've just recruited Ivan.
Ah,
I thought there were other names on the list.
There is no other names on the list.
Oh.
all right then. I suppose I'll go back to cleaning cups.
Yes. Well, somebody has to clean the cups.
Well,
you do a wonderful job.
I tell you
If
what,
you-
It
if
really
had-
doesn't.
if someone
If there was more space on the Brazen Pegasus, then I'm sure we would have you. But
Mate,
unfortunately,
make me a promise, if someone doesn't go, you come get me, all right? Murty is my name. I'm Murty the bartender. I mentioned I had a wife. She doesn't like me very much. Wouldn't mind getting out of here, you know, getting rid of the old ball and chain.
It seems like we wouldn't have to pay him.
Oh, no, you'd have to pay me a great sum of gold.
yes.
Oh, well then no.
Ah,
Sorry.
Well,
I'm giving my payment to this fellow here.
maybe next time when you get back, if you come back alive and maybe one of you dies, you send a letter, you send it to Murty, and I'll join you wherever, and we'll save the old Sword Coast together, we will.
I just found my backup character.
All right. Anyways,
Mert.
go back to your plot relevant stuff. I'll go back to cleaning cups and living my awful,
Plot
terrible
relevant.
life. Yeah.
Thank you, Murty.
So, Ivan.
That's me.
So, you in?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Were you
payment
talking to me?
code.
Yeah, I'm in.
Not you, Mercy.
No.
I said Ivan.
Oh, all right.
I said Ivan. It's spelled with a Y.
I
All right.
followed by a van.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Beep beep.
Apologies.
So yes, Ivan with Y. Are you in?
Well, once again, we got to discuss the payment, don't we?
Yes, we do. Now, my benefactor, Miss Sindra Sylvanas, she is, well, she's quite fond of you. She was one of the. She wrote your name on this list.
How does she know me? I've only been in this business a few years, I have.
Well, you must have made your mark, Mister Hunter's mark, you might say.
Oh,
I see what you did there. Really clever.
Yes. Let's say that I will pay for your charter, and the payment for your services will be. Now, bear with me here. Adventure and glory.
Adventuring glory. My
Yes.
payment will be adventuring glory.
Yes. Adventure, glory.
And how many gold coins worth of adventuring glory is this?
I'm quite sure we'll find some gold coins along the way. I have very little need for gold. I am but a simple paladin, just trying to impress my god, you know. And so the less money I take, the more I assume, likes me. So, you know, if we happen to find some gold, I'm more than happy to, you know, pass my share along.
I concur. Anything we find, you may take a 1/6 share in the spoils.
1/6.
You
Yes.
can have my share as well.
And I'm counting like there's 3. So that makes 4 of us. How come it's a 6th?
Well, because
Because the list
We're
is full.
full.
The list is full of what?
Ivan, this mission is going to take trust, and sometimes when things are confusing, you have to trust those that have your best interests at heart.
My wife says she
Now-
doesn't trust me at all.
And see where
No one
Murty is?
does.
I don't think. 10 gold. What do you say to 10 gold? Just to get you on the fucking boat.
10 gold?
I,
Yeah, all right.
I wouldn't
Work's
take
been
it.
drying up here lately anyway.
10 gold it is. I'll pass him 7 and just gauge whether he can count.
Does he need to roll for intelligence?
Yeah, let's roll some dice. Let's find out how intelligent he is.
I'm
Very
getting,
intelligent.
I'm getting the vibe that he may
All right.
be numerically challenged.
All right, Jeff. Let's roll
He's
some.
the brains
Let's roll
of the
some
group.
d6s.
That would be
Alright.
so awesome if he was the intelligent one. That would be fucking
He's
sick.
got an 18 in intelligence.
Oh,
First
Jeff,
one off the. You're
can I ask, did I detect a farmer's accent?
No, that's more like this. That is.
You see a turnip roll out of his bag. He quickly shoves it back in.
Timid with a bikini on.
Turnips Weekly, I think we called it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's start with that first one. What do we get?
Oh, it's an interesting start. We got a 5.
Hey. Okay, so 5 for intelligence. We're going to put that down.
Yep, put it in.
All right. That's awesome. Okay, next.
Ooh, that's a bit better. We got 13.
13.
Ooh.
Okay. Making our way up there.
What now? What do we got? What's on the magical random numbers? 7.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, gods. Oh, gods.
Gold.
Surely a ranger
Yes.
doesn't need high stats.
8.
8. Oh, God.
Oh, wow. This is
You
looking
got the
better.
stats I thought Jess had.
That's a bit better. 13 again.
13 again.
All right, I'm gonna send you good vibes.
Okay.
I'm
gonna
gonna
need
do the opposite.
Maybe you'll cancel each other out.
Oh, wow. A 7.
A 7.
You cancel it out.
I win.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to place a bet on the first person to die. It's going to be Ivan.
Gonna be murky.
It's gonna be
Oh,
Ivan.
wow.
So here's what I'm willing to do for you, Jeff. I'm willing to allow you to bump that 5 up to a 6.
Oh, how kind.
Oh, wow, magnanimous.
And then
Oh no, Gem was 3 plus 3 to a 6.
3 to a 6.
At least give him a 5 to an 8.
No, I
I
think
reckon he's rounding it to the nearest one with a bonus.
we'll bump that up to a 6. I'm allowing you to bump that up to a 6. And wait, there's more. I'm going to
You
allow
have to
you.
take Murty with you.
I'm going
Tim Shaw has entered the chat.
Murdy's like, I've got better stats than that, and I'm just a commoner. No, so I'll give you the same offer that I gave Jess. We've bumped that one up to a 6. If you would like to re-roll one of those stats, you can, but it will come at the cost of a devil's bargain, regardless of whether or not it's higher than what you already have.
Righty, and this is another character flaw?
Yes,
I'll do that.
you'll do that.
So
Flaws are
can I
always
clarify the terms, Sven? So it'll be the 5 goes up to a 6.
Yep.
And he can roll one of these 7s again.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I actually thought it was just re-rolling the 5, but that's all right too. Yeah, let's do that. So, re-rolling one of the 7s.
Come on.
Watch me roll a 3.
You can do it.
8.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
All right. So change that 7 to an 8. Hey, look, it could have been worse. It could have
What a
actually been
bargain.
lower. So
That's very true.
I'll talk to you sometime during the week. We'll figure out what your particular character flaw is going to be. But I think that's what we're going to roll with. We've got a 6, a 13, a 7, an 8, a 13, and another 8. So might want to renegotiate those prices there, John. But I'll let you guys figure that one out together.
I've handed him 7 gold pieces. Do I see that his fingers can touch the coins? Can this man see?
Is he counting on his fingers?
Is he counting on his fingers? Is he counting the coins?
We'll come back later. We'll figure out where you put all of those stats, and we can come back to the scene if we need to. I think we have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 party members so far? Is that right?
Yes, but if you're asking Murdy, we're full.
No. He looks very dejected as you leave the bar. Maybe you see a single tear roll down his cheek.
He'll be back.
but
He will be
I'll
back.
turn around and I'll say, "Are you coming, Ivan?"
Yeah. All right then. Work's been drying up around here anyway, you know.
I do know. I'll look to Malia, and I'll say, "You did very well. That was wonderful."
Thank you. I don't think. I'm not sure if he can hear us or not, but
Well, I don't know if he can count, but we'll see how it goes.
all right, so that leaves one last name on the list
Two.
of recruits.
Two.
Two names on the list of recruits. One name that matters. No, we got 2 names left. Jake and Sevs. I'll let you guys battle it out who's next while I usher my cat off my computer before she presses the off button and crashes this entire stream.
I don't mind going next.
All right.
yes, go for the one with the longest name.
I hope it's not written in cursive. Oh wait,
I
it is
can't
written in
read
cursive.
Her
I'll
foot
say that in
was
character.
on the off
Yes.
button. Her
Can-
foot
can-
was on the power button. She almost switched my computer off.
Ooh.
That bitch. All right.
Silly cat.
All right. So what did I miss? Who's next?
I'll go to Malia and I'll say, "Can you read this name? I can read just before you ask. It's cursive is a problem. And the reason I'm telling you is because a dear friend who is close to death has said to me that I need to be trustworthy and I need to take this seriously. So I'm asking for help."
I think it says Heltumel? Helmet? Keltumel? Sounds like a cereal.
Yes. I wonder. Ivan, say Ivan. Can you read this squiggly writing here?
Take a look at it. Look, I don't read that well.
I knew it. We've got a fucking dud. But, look, you may not read words well, but from what I know about rangers, hunters, I know that they can read the forest like the back of their hand. Please tell me that's true.
Of course. Don't know
Wonderful.
what good that's going to do in a jungle, but I can read the forest like a pro.
Well, I'll turn to Malia and I'll say, at the very least, we can put him at the front, and whatever comes first can hit him first.
Ivan the human shield.
All right, well, let's go to Kellogg's Vital Eats. Where would we find you?
You will find Keltumal at the Artisans Guild, practicing his craft and being upset with not being able to finish his mastercraft.
And what does Keltumal look like?
He's a wood elf, light tan skin color, very tall but often hunched over due to only being good at weaving and pottery.
So he spends a lot of time like hunched over his work, doing weaving.
Not sitting in the proper proper sitting. Just almost how a gamer would sit.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like I even like in my job, I spend a lot of time like looking down at what I'm working on, and like my neck starts to hurt eventually. So I imagine people who like doing a lot of work, especially in a setting like this, they're doing that days and hours, 10 hours a day, every day of the week. And I imagine we're probably approaching like maybe it's like an open air, almost like a pavilion gazebo. In the middle of the gazebo is this large kiln, and around it are scattered these workbenches, desks, and all kinds of stuff. And maybe that's where you find Keltumal, just on the outskirts of town.
And as you walk in, you would see one of his new pieces of art, a very large pot, come out of the kiln. And you'll just see him go, no, and punch it, and it will shatter.
I like his ferocity.
Also, he's an elf. Elves are smart.
Yes. Excuse me a moment while I put on my ears.
What? And she sort of looks.
I'll walk over to him in Elvish and I'll say, "Hail and well met, fellow traveler of the Elven realms."
Is he all right?
Turn around and look at you and be like, "What? Who? What?
Are you an owl?
What do you want?
Well,
Can't you see I'm busy here?"
Yes, I can, but you're going to be much more busier when you join us on an adventure to Chult to cure the death curse that's ravaging the Sword Coast.
Death curse.
On the mention of Chult, his ears will prick up slightly and be like, "Oh, Chult. Why on earth would you want me to go there?"
Well, aforementioned death curse.
Death curse.
Death
Death curse.
Did anyone else feel that chill? Anyway, also, Syndra Sylvanus. Does that name ring a bell to you?
The Syndra part does. Sylvanus, no, I've never heard of it before.
Syndra is dying, regretfully.
No,
I'll judge
no.
his reaction
Well,
to this.
perhaps her successor will find me more favorable.
Oh, you were not in good stead.
No. I just would like more from my grant than I currently get.
Understood. Well, show me, what is it that you're working on right now?
Well, it's not in one piece at the moment. there's bits of it there, some of it there, and there's a bit of it sticking out of the wall over there.
Well, all of the best projects I have found come together piece by piece by piece, much like this adventuring party known as the Saviors.
Are we married to that name?
Well, it's up for debate, as is anything in this team. If you would like to be a part of a group of people who have your back endlessly, who have a singular mission that they want to solve, if you need friends, we are your people. Now, look, I don't mean to judge your situation here, but it looks like you are pretty obsessive. Would I be correct?
Well, when one follows in their footsteps to fight to create the finest piece of art, one must get a little obsessive from time to time.
I'm seeing passion. Ivan, do you see passion? Passion is what I see in this man.
Passion, that's right. That's what I keep telling all these ingrates.
Yes, and you know what passion needs? Keltumal. You know what passion needs?
Now, I heard mention of Chult.
Yes, passion needs a muse, and a muse you will find in Chult.
Well, I have heard they have the lost culture of Chult had a peculiar way of refining their clay. Perhaps that is what I'm missing here.
Yes, and also these cute little froggy people. They're called the grung. Don't touch them, though. They're quite deadly.
No,
I
don't
digress.
touch anything that looks gross.
Yes. I completely digress. You have a particular set of skills that we are very interested in here at the Saviors.
Oh, do you need baskets? I also do weaving.
Yes, we need things to carry things, of course. But what we truly need, and correct me if I'm wrong, Malia and Ivan, but what we truly need is you.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
It says right here on the list, doesn't it, Ivan? See? Ivan.
Yeah. Yeah, on the list.
Now, what we can promise you is adventure, glory, and if you are so inclined, I do have some travel funds that could be sent your way. Additionally, any of the treasures that we find will be split 1/6 in your possession. Be enough to fund your project for the next, well, however long you would like.
I'm very interested in the travel expense part. What would that cover?
Well, I can share my salt-free snacks with you.
No, I put salt on everything.
No.
That's a weird
In
pickup
fact-
line.
In fact, you know what? I'm in, but as long as I'm allowed to bring my big bag of salt with me.
Melia looks at John with like these big puppy dog eyes, and then sort of
I
just like
promise you.
exhales, and you see her like shrink like 2 feet. Just
I'll look towards Kaltamal and I'll say, you're in. And then I'll turn to Malia and I'll say, don't worry, I won't let his salt touch your food.
thank you, sir.
Perfect. You there, boy! Pack my things and have them down to... Where am I taking my things?
Well, you need to meet us at the Brazen Pegasus. We're looking for Captain Swift. We depart as soon as I give word to Captain Swift.
All right. Did you get that, boy? Good. Do that. I shall go with you.
Keltumel, before we leave,
I'm a girl.
I've always wanted to watch somebody quit their job and storm out. Is there a supervisor here that you can yell at and tell them you quit in a boisterous manner?
Sure, why not? You there.
Just tell the boy.
Come
if not.
forth. Come forth. I'm fed up with these working conditions.
Oh,
Yes.
This bit with this, I'm going off
I
to
don't-
find
Fantastic.
grander things, and you'll mark the day
this is my first day.
ever doubted my skill.
I'm
Good day to you, sir.
an intern.
You
I
heard what he said.
Good day.
Let's
No,
go,
you'll
Keltumel.
storm out.
He doesn't need you anymore. He's got us, the Saviors. And we'll leave.
And you leave. And that leaves only one name on the list. But before we get to that, we need to roll some stats for Keltumal. How good of a pottery maker is he? Is there a name for that? Pottery maker? A potter?
A potter.
A potter?
Potter.
What? How good of a Harry
I thought there
Potter
was
is
gonna be
he?
I thought there was going to be a scene from Ghost then. With John comes in, standing around.
And there's
I got a
Murty's
15.
ghost.
First one.
A 15.
A 15.
For those people
That's
who
a
just
good
joined us with the raid as well, we are introducing our characters and rolling stats. And just to make it a little bit extra spicy, we are rolling 3d6. We're not rolling 4d6 and dropping the lowest. We're rolling 3d6, plus with a little bit of a safety net there for you, but there's consequences for that. So starting off with a 15, it's pretty good.
And
I rolled a
and then
3.
got a 5.
And then a 5. Okay, all right. So bit of a roller coaster. All right, so
11.
15, a 5, and 11. Okay, back up there again.
Yep, that's not so bad. I'm happy with that. Too bad if I'm not. 9.
9. All right, so down the line here, pretty much some middling rolls. I think the next one's going to be a 16.
Whoa, are you a wizard?
I like to
I
say
got-
sorcerer. Oh, Jem, you might be muted.
Oh no, I said yes.
I got a 16 exactly on that roll. I got a 6, another 6, and a 4.
All right, so yep, okay. Hey, look, what can I say? I know this game inside and out. We got a 15, a 5, an 11, a 9, a 16.
And the last one, do you want to take a guess?
No, because otherwise I'll look like a fraud.
No, a 14.
A 14. Okay, pretty good. That's not too bad.
not
A
too
15, a 5, 11, a 9, a 16, and a 14. Let's.
Ivan, do you want to put 7 gold in your inventory?
Oh yes, good idea.
Let's leave that as it is.
I'm happy with
You
that.
happy with that? An argument could be made for a devil's bargain, but I think if
I'll argue.
you'll argue, you want to argue that?
I'll argue. I like arguing. It's fun.
All right, let's make your argument, please.
I believe I'm so snooty that I deserve it.
Here. All right, devil's bargain. I will let you know what that means for your character over the course of the next week, and I'll allow you to re-roll that 5.
Perfect.
Come on, let's do it.
Come on,
15.
an 8.
I got a 15.
Oh,
bullshit!
Man.
We are the wizards, Sven.
That is easy for me because all I have to do is put a 1 next to that 5, and we're
Yeah,
good to go.
that's like hooray for that.
Pair of psychics.
All right, devil's bargain.
It sounds
I
like.
will not put the 9 in intelligence.
Thank you.
We'll come
Thank
back
you.
to that. Someone needs
Yes,
to be the
please
brains
be
of the
smart.
operation.
Please be smart.
Please.
Please be.
But that does bring us to the last name on the list. You've scratched all the other
I don't
ones
wanna
off, and there's one more name on the list, and it is Gert.
Does that say Gert? That sounds more like a noise than a name.
Yes, or a line in a national anthem, as in by sea.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Just so you know, Ivan. G. G says G.
I know the word Gert. It
Oh,
means
okay.
surrounding things.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
shit.
You are full of surprises, Ivan. Keltamel, this is Ivan. Ivan, Keltamel, you will be companions on our journey and fellow member of the survivors. We're not
Is
married to
this
the
some
name.
sort of cabin boy?
No, this is some sort of ranger. He's going to help us make our way through the jungle. He's going to keep us safe. And I'll turn away
is-
from
is
Ivan
that
and I'll say, and at the very
much
least, he'll be hit by an arrow before us.
That's so bad for her.
I
Every
actually love
character
Ivan
he
a lot.
plays can't be a gun. Your character's usually tough, Jeff. This is going to be fun to watch, actually.
I'm crying.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Just think of that scene. You know the new Jurassic Park where there's that guy and he's in the thing and he just sits next to the car moves and then the dinosaur goes. Ivan.
Look, to be
We're all in
fair,
the car.
a commoner has a stats of everything is 10, right? Once you've applied your bonuses that you get from your class and the bonuses that you get from your background and all that kind of stuff, you know, you probably
Still below Murky.
still below Murdy. Yeah, Murdy was still probably the better option, but there's still time. There's still time. You haven't left yet. Is what I'm saying.
Every group.
Look,
needs
I
one.
like Ivan.
I like Ivan.
He's
I
got
love Ivan.
character.
Ivan's
I
great.
love Ivan.
Ivan's great.
Out of character, I love Ivan.
In character, I love Ivan.
Anyway, where
I'm
would we
committed
find
to teaching
this?
this man how to read.
Where would we find this skirt?
So you
Yeah, where does it
start
say?
heading- so
Oh,
you
sorry.
start heading towards the docks. Almost not the docks itself, but a little bit off the side of the docks. And you see this hunched, almost a hunched figure putting his hand in the seawater and then walking it slowly up to like this bushel of plants and dropping seawater onto these plants. The cloak that he has is ragged. It's kind of fraying at the bottoms, and it's a kind of a mixture of greens and browns. A lot of dirt patches and a little bit of moss climbing up the side of it. But then he goes back down to the water, dips his hands into the ocean, and then brings it back up to the plants and drops it back onto the plants.
I'll say to the party, this has to be a mistake. That's an automaton. That's a robot. That's a piece of furniture. It's not a companion.
Also, is he watering plants with salt water?
I think this man is in need of an education, at the very least.
Don't you see? That's genius.
How is it?
Art.
Please explain how killing plant life involuntarily is art.
Oh, you wouldn't understand. It has
I
to
guess
do
I-
with the fealty of life itself.
I am here to be educated, and death. Look, we have
Yes.
to. Either way, I trust in Syndra's judgment. I keep looking at my notepad. That's right. Syndra's judgment, and this man. This man's name is on the list. We'll go with man until we know otherwise. Because it's so strange. Why doesn't he use a bucket? Or good
He
icebreaker.
is the bucket.
No, that's it. You're the boss. Go do your thing.
Yes. I agree with you, of course. But I do like the idea of approaching this as a team. Now, Keltamel, you
Yes.
are an expert in containers, correct?
I believe
you-
so, yes.
If you offer this man one of your pottery vases to water his plants, then he will forever be in your debt and you will join us out of servitude.
Did you want me to take the lead on this?
Yes.
I would like nothing more.
Oh,
And I think-
okay.
I think what I would really love is for you to take Ivan with you. Because when somebody is in your care, he must learn from everybody he can. We are
All right,
all
then,
responsible
you there.
for teaching Ivan.
All right, you there,
What
boy.
we know.
Come with me.
He's a man. Ivan's a man, fully grown.
To be fair, I haven't pointed
He's
this
a
out. but
50-year-old
My
man.
character is 5'2", so he looks like a boy.
He's a man.
I
He's
will
just a
walk-
small man.
I will walk past everyone, clicking at Ivan to follow, and I'll go up and be like, "You there,
What's he
odd
clicking?
fellow?
I'll follow.
Odd fellow. I say, bucket boy, you."
Look, that's no way to talk to Bucket Boy. Hello,
Well,
look,
that-
you look very shiny.
You there,
And-
boy. Throw something at him to
On.
get his attention.
But he kind of looks across to you, and as you say, he's shiny. He turns, and he is just a heap of dirt and rust and chips of paint. Where he turns, and all between the pieces of frayed leather is vines holding him together. He has all his face is kind of rusted where he's fallen over in a bunch of water, and like a little bit one side of his face is rusted. You can see that he has horns on his head that are tied around his head with bits of string. And you get like by the side of him, he has this gnarled wooden staff, and he goes, "What?
How would you like to accompany
I don't
me
want any.
to do
I don't want
something?
any. Thank you very much. I don't want any. Whatever you're selling, I don't want."
No,
And then I
I'm
walk
not
back out to
selling.
the wall.
I'm not selling you anything. You're buying. How would you like to come with me? Very good.
I-
Okay, let's go. And I'll go- and
Malia,
I'll
this
walk
isn't
back to the
going well.
group.
We need to intervene.
In the meantime, Rin's packed. You know how she says she's a quick mover? She's packed and she's coming down to the docks and she's taking a measure of the group. She's sort of standing back, smiling, but watching.
Yes. I don't think they're the talkers.
No, but we had to give them the chance.
It's a democracy.
Okay.
Follow me, Malia.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
go
follow your
and
lead. Of
yeah,
course.
I'll pat Keltuma on the shoulder and I'll say, "Very well done. You addressed him perfectly. You got his attention, and he knows what we're here for.
Oh,
Ivan,
quite.
good job, buddy. Well done." I'll pat him,
Good job.
and then I'll turn to this person and I'll say, "Gert, stand to attention." Nope, doesn't take commands like a normal automaton. "Hello, sir. I see you like plants.
Mm.
My name is John. If you could talk to me instead of making whirring noises as your operating system allows, that would be wonderful."
As I start slowly backing away as 5 people
look.
come towards me,
We're scaring
Slowly
him. Look,
slowly picking up my stick.
Sir, I do apologize. I apologize that we sent Keltamel and Ivan to greet you. We're here because, well, we've been told that you're the best man for the job.
Yes.
I'm not. I am, but I'm.
What do we
Best
call
job at
you?
What? Well,
Do
you've
we-
already said my name. Good. Good's my name. Good.
Yes,
my
but pronoun-wise,
Good's the name that I was.
I want to be
Good.
respectful.
Indeed.
Good.
Good. Yes. Excellent.
Is that
Gert is Gert. I am Gert.
He's
Good.
good self.
Right. Do you mind telling me, Gert, what your mission is here? What your purpose is with the plants, the water in your hands? One of my colleagues, I'll point to Keltamel, has noted that it is quite artful.
You'll hear me whisper a little too loudly, but like, boy, why doesn't he just come along? I already said to.
It's to grow. It's to grow. It's to look after the plants and make them grow and make everything beautiful. And put my hand in the water again and lift it up and go and drop it over the plants.
Do you
To
like
make
plants?
beautiful. Well,
Natural,
better than
beautiful,
people.
lush, living plants.
well, they're better than people.
How would you like to accompany us to an island with more plants than people?
Did you know that if you put a seed in a person and it dies, the seed will grow out of that person?
I did know that.
That is fascinating. Uses the nutrients of the person to grow into new life. Stunning, beautiful. Now back to the question I was asking you. How would you like to go to an island with lush green foliage, beautiful trees taller than the eye can see, stretching further to the sky, touches the fingertips of the heavens?
Well, I'd like to see what my dump stat is first, and then I'll tell you after that.
And that's a good place. Let's roll some strats for good.
Shit, I am notoriously bad at rolling stats. Ask Flower Child.
You got a pretty high
I
strat.
rolled a 3.
7.
4.
That's 6.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, it's not a 3.
Let me write this down. As well. Better than I. Come on. Ooh. That's a 13.
A 13. Pretty good.
I'm gonna change the dice. Go. No, 13.
Oh, another 13. Okay.
Wow.
13.
Oh, four,
Like the
four.
cancelled
4,
Star
8,
Wars
and a
project.
5.
Sorry.
All right.
Been quiet for too long.
4, 8.
8. Okay.
All right, let's change that dice out as well.
Not too bad.
8. Let me write that guy. 2 left.
17. 17.
Oh, shit. That's a 13 again.
And
Not too bad.
a
Oh.
13. Sorry, was there a
Yeah.
17 in there? Sorry, did I get that right?
No, I said that.
No.
Oh.
6, 13, 13, 8, 13. All right, let's
Yep.
all brand new dice is the last one. Come on.
15.
Good. He's a new pair of trousers.
18.
That's a 10.
That's
Ow.
a 10. Okay. All right. So pretty much down the line with these rolls here. A 6, a 13, a 13, an 8, 13, and a 10. You're going to have one skill that is relatively low. I'm going to offer you the same that I offered the others. I think it's only fair. You got a 6. Would you like to attempt to re-roll that at the cost of a devil's bargain?
I don't want intelligence of 6.
Okay.
So
Okay. Just make it your dexterity then.
no, it's gonna be something else. All right, here we go. Devil's bargain. Let's go.
All
I
right.
need higher than a 6.
I'm gonna have to get
Come on.
creative with these devil's bargains. Devil bargains. Sorry, there's more than I thought.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. All right. Okay. All right.
A win for
That was
you is a
worth it.
win for us.
All right. A 14, a 13, a 13, an 8, a 13, and a 10, and that rounds out the stats for tonight. I think we can roll for hit points at the beginning of next session. I'll allow this scene to sort of find its natural end, and then I'll give us a little bit of a teaser for what's coming up next, and we'll, I think, finish up for tonight. So, back over to you guys.
I'll just be holding out my hands to Gerd like, huh? What do you say?
Slowly reach out and kind of put my hands in his because I don't know
love
what
it.
he's doing.
I love it. Yes, we are becoming one. Teammates, friends.
Tell him about the death curse.
Yes. Gert, there is a death curse. A death curse.
But
My
And-
window again.
The death
everything's
curse
supposed-
is deadly.
everything's supposed to die though.
Yeah, no, but like this is actually disturbing the natural order of things. You see, everything
How?
is in fact supposed to die, but
Life
in
and
its
death.
own natural way. Yes, I know, but there's a balance.
I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't.
Well,
What's
it means
happening?
when you
Exactly.
die, you say a really bad word. You curse your head off.
There's that,
Exactly.
but
Yes.
no, not
Inside.
quite.
Yes.
It's more, generally speaking, Gert, there is a balance in life. Yes, things die, but things also live. You
Right,
can't
so
you can't only have death, just as you cannot only have life. This death curse is balancing the scales in a way that is not natural.
So what you're saying is everyone's gonna die,
Potentially, yes.
Unless we
all
stop
at the
it.
same time.
Unless we stop them, yes.
Everybody will
all
die
at the
at an
same time.
expedited rate. Quicker than usual, you might say.
Do we know if this
How?
curse transfers over to animals as well? Like, what does this mean for the ecosystem?
Well, we
It
don't
goes
know.
to
How?
plants as well.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah,
Gert-
but
I'll be honest with you,
We
Gert.
don't
I
know
don't know
much,
if that's true.
Oh, shit, hello.
Hello. I've sort of left the shadows.
Welcome to the team, Rin.
Yes.
This
Hello.
is
I'm
Gert.
Rin. I'm ducking in and out. Hi, Gert. Gert, we need help. We actually don't know much. You seem to know a lot about life. and creating life, sustaining life, and creating balance, and we need that.
It's not about sustaining life. It's about keeping the wheel, the circle.
Yeah.
You flesh people die and go into the ground, and I look at you decompose, and I go off and find more flesh people, and they also die, and they go in the circle. I will come on your trip, and I will watch you die.
Oh, that feels
He's
really
a
Hi.
charmer, isn't he?
Good.
Poetic.
I would feel honored to have you watch me die and plant a seed in my remains. And I'm not lying. I think that is a beauty that anybody would be happy with as they meet their end.
And so what I do is I turn to the plants by the side of me, and I kind of dig my hands into the soil and lift them up. And there's like 5 little buds of plants, and I use my druid craft, and I make these plants kind of start budding, and then they start dying, and then I pick 5 little seeds out of there, and I one for each of you, and I put them in my pocket.
Thank you.
I'll take the seed and just swallow it.
Good. You need 6 seeds. Because you are a part of our group too.
Yeah, but he's not fleshy.
It's
I don't
symbolic.
decompose.
It's symbolic.
Oh,
See,
it's symbolic. Yes, yes.
yes, Malia sees there's 6 of us. Otherwise, he's just left out. See,
Would you like a pot to put them in? I've got one around here somewhere.
Malia,
Yeah.
see, it's all
Your-
coming together. Kindness,
Your-
warmth, trust. It's
Your
just like she said.
flesh, I will just rust and fall apart just over time.
It would mean a lot to me if you did. It may not
Just
make
fall
logical
apart like
sense to
that.
you, Gerd, but I would like you to carry 6 seeds instead of 5.
There was only 5 plants, so you're gonna have to.
I will
wait
pick
on
up
that.
this 6th seed, and I will put it in your hand. And if you choose to drop it after I turn around, then that is fine. And I will
That is
turn around.
incredible.
And we
I'm not a bot.
finish up with this image of John picking up this seed and taking Gert by the hand, by the back of his hand, and like turning his hand over and placing the seed in his hands. And we black out from that scene, and we come up on another vista, not unlike how we started tonight's adventure. We can see vast swaths of verdant jungle stretch as far as the eye can see across a primordial landscape of jagged cliffs that rise from wild oceans. Volcanoes billow acrid smoke, and towering ziggurats pierce the treetops. The sounds of the jungle are interrupted by a bellowing, wrathful roar, startling some brightly colored exotic birds that burst from the treetops and fly up into the sky. Our perspective follows the birds as they fly up into the blue sky of the dark jungles of Chult, and a title card appears on screen. Tomb of Annihilation. And that's where we're going to finish tonight's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us tonight. Those people who joined us with the raid. If you're still here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. First and foremost, if you could, that would be awesome. Because when we come back next week, you'll be able to watch episode 2 completely ad-free on Twitch. And you can do so for free if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. And if you can't do that, just follow the channel. At least that way, you won't miss any of our live streams, which usually go up on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. We had some technical difficulties tonight, so we're only on Twitch. But fear not, because this episode will be uploaded as a VOD on Twitch, on YouTube rather, next week before episode 2 of Tomb of Annihilation airs at 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch, probably on YouTube as well, at 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And if you can't wait till then, don't worry, because we've got you covered. We have Chronicles of Chaos tomorrow night with Sevs in the DM seat for that one. We have it's my own show and I can't remember the name. Beck and Blackest Night, which is our Curse of Stride actual play live stream on Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. as well. Twitch, YouTube, and then on Friday we have Renegades, Rogues, and Runaways. And we have plenty of more D&D and tabletop RPG content coming out all the time on our social medias. So if you could follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course, that would be absolutely phenomenal. I want to say, obviously, a huge thank you to my players. That was a very roleplay heavy episode, and you guys led all of that roleplay. I just got to sit here and watch you guys roleplay, and I appreciate it. I had a fucking blast. I don't know about you guys.
I did too. Thanks, man.
That was great.
That was good.
I vote for Mercy as MVP.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should vote for like most valuable player each time, and it'll probably be an NPC every time. It'll be like a wild duck or this weird dinosaur.
I think Ivan was the most valuable player in my heart.
I was going to say the second one. My second vote would be Ivan, because I was literally wheezing and weeping.
Yeah, you got Jess with that one. That was good. All right, so
Ivan's gonna trip over and break a leg and then die. So.
Also,
Boy.
How many characters have 4 dump stats?
before we come back as well next week, find out the next episode of the story of Ivan, check out fruitbowldice.com, buy yourself some dice, check out Cryptic Culture, buy yourself some shirts or some hoodies, use affiliate code CritandMiss at checkout to support the channel, to support some amazing local content creators, and maybe score yourself some free gifts as well. And who doesn't like a free gift? While you're at it, make sure you check out and like, share, subscribe, leave a rating and review for the Fandom Portals podcast. Aaron is from the Fandom Portals podcast, where they go in depth into film and TV, and you guys do some reviews and breakdowns and all kind of stuff. It's awesome, and he has a voice like burning velvet. So yeah, it's it's pretty good.
That's so true.
Oh my god!
Have I forgotten anything? Am I forgetting anything, guys?
I do have some cheeky news, nice and quick.
Oh.
It's the news that I wasn't allowed to announce, but I am now. So, Fruitbowl Dice and Dungeons and Dragons Australia are teaming up. And we are going to the Game Expo in Melbourne, which is in March. And we're going to be running some one-shots there. It's interesting that we're going to be going to Chult in this campaign, because I've written, in the process of writing a one-shot. It's called Marooned on Terror Island, and terror spelled with a P because there's dinosaurs.
Silent P.
Silent P.
Pterodactyls aren't dinosaurs.
The thing was, like, I found all these really cool minis that I could print off, and I thought, no, I'm just going to go to Kmart and buy a bucket of these really shit dinosaurs. So it's going to be heaps of fun, and the module is going to be available for sale there as well. So
and it looks really good.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. All the artwork is going to be done by me, and we'll also be running it at Collect Fest, which is a couple of weeks later. So yeah, team.
Make sure you share the details of where people can find that on our Discord as well, because I think that's where most people that's their go-to. So join us on the Discord. You can use the chat command !Discord. That'll take you to our Discord server. You can find all the details about those events if you're in the Melbourne area. Even if you're not in the Melbourne area, maybe you're I don't know in what's a really far away place? Spain. Maybe you're in Spain. Trust me, it's worth it. Buy tickets. Get tickets now. Get in there. Get in early. Don't wait, because you'll miss out, and then you'll live the rest of your life like Murty, just in regret of not taking those opportunities when you had them. All right. Thank you, everyone. That has been an amazing episode. Can't wait to come back next week. Good night. May all of your 20s be filthy dirty, and we'll yeah, we'll see you next time, I guess. Good night.